Welcome or welcome back to my channel. I am Zaria Selena. Y'all, so this is the beginning of week 2, y'all. Week 2 of classes. So I just got home from work. I already showered and I'm getting my area set up real quick because I am about to go downstairs and eat. My mama went and picked up some fish because we didn't want to fry no fish, and I told her I didn't have time to even fry the fish because y'all, I missed a whole module for surgical services. There was 4 modules that I have to do now, but I missed the whole second module. That's why I was taking my quiz. I was like, what the freak? I don't understand this tort and whatnot. Just because it was in the second freaking module. So I'm gonna get myself geared up to go ahead and complete that module first because I have until Wednesday to get that done. Luckily, I started on them 5 modules last night. I really wish that I would have kept going to go through all 9, but I needed to go to sleep. So we're gonna see how fast I can get through with that. I'm burning up. I thought a shower was supposed to help you cool off. It's not. It's making me hotter. We're gonna try this out, y'all. See, this the tilapia little piece. That why the price that it was, a little piece of fish. I don't know why I did that. Yeah. I was blowing, trying to taste it. You have put more salt in?
A little bit. Why?
I'm probably gonna need a little bit more. You know, black people, that thing is stuck in my head, but oh my God, election day is tomorrow. I have no idea who I'm going to vote for. I can care less about the presidency, but who the freak am I going to vote for the Senate, you know, the state house representative, all of that? I don't know, y'all. When I first voted, I went up there, I was like, what the freak is all this? You know, I'm just thinking, you know, who was the first time I voted? I think it was Trump and Biden. Yeah, Trump and Biden. And I was sitting, I was like, what? I was like, it's not just these 2 up here. There's more names up here. Y'all, I did not know. I saw the signs, you know, the campaigns and stuff on the side of the road, but for some reason it did not click. And yeah, I did not know. But I did look at the ballot the other day. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. I did look at the ballot, you know, for the people who are running for office in different capacities. I looked. Sure did. Not gonna look again. Am I gonna vote? Probably. Do I need to? Yes. Will it count? I don't know.
Oh yeah, that bitchy girl. Tell me where you headed. Can I walk with you, girl? You got that look in your eyes that look like you give your boy here a good old time, and I'm on it, girl. That's right, I'm on it, girl. See, this is the first time I had it, girl.
So I just did my last knowledge check, y'all. I did complete all of my makeup work from the other module. I emailed my professor and let her know at like 9 p.m, 9:02 or something like that, that I was finished. And I went on and completed the 3 modules that I had planned for anatomy today. And I completed the 4 modules for surgical services. So y'all, I did everything that I wanted to do today. I'm truly proud of myself, and it is officially 12 o'clock. My motto is, if I don't know about 12 o'clock, baby, I just don't know it. So this is it. This is all that I did for module 3. Module 3 is done. So let me see if I can save the name of this. How did I do that? Oh, I have to go up here. So let me look at module 3. So right now, module 3 is at a composite score of 100. It took me 2 hours and 38 minutes to complete all 9 total. Yeah, so that's not bad at all. So I just need to do module 4. I gotta do my discussion post tomorrow. Y'all, I can't believe I got it done, son. So let me mark that off. I completed Monday. I'm trying to stay ahead of the work, and because I stay ahead of the work, that's why the teacher let me, you know, do what I do. Let me go ahead and submit it. So fingers crossed, y'all, that I could get this stuff finished on time. But I'll catch y'all tomorrow because my camera is dying. Welcome back, y'all. So today is Wednesday night. I did not complete all of my stuff yesterday. I got into the last section and I quit. I do need to retake that quiz, and I do need to go back and do a knowledge check. So I just submitted my 2 discussion posts. The one for surgical services had to be 250 words minimum, but I did 370 words. Yes, I had to do a scenario about the surgical technologist and say what I would do in that situation. Anatomy, I had to do either a skeletal disease or a muscular disease and discuss, you know, how it affects the muscular disease or the, you know, how it affects the other disease or system. So because I did skeletal, I had to describe how it affects the muscular system. And I did osteomalacia. I did that disease, got that submitted. That didn't have any, you know, stipulations to how long. Just make sure I hit each point and do an APA format and put references on there and citations. So I got that done, and I'm about to go out and meet my mom's friend's nephew to pick up something or drop something off or something. Yeah, drop something off and come right back and hop into this. But I think I might take my laptop with me, my iPad, just to, you know, look at some of my stuff that I have. So I'm gonna get off of here. Let me go to my dashboard really quick. So my grades, I do have A's, and I still have not changed my battery. Let me mark this off of my list. And yeah, my battery is about to die, so y'all are gonna have to bear with me. So I did the discussion. I have to do 2 replies for anatomy. I'll do that tomorrow. I did the discussion, and I will do that sometime. So I have 3 discussions to do a week. Responses. I have to do a hand washing video. I have 2 quizzes, and 1, 2, 3, 4 more modules for surgical services, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 modules for anatomy. And I do need to go ahead and do a lab tonight because it is Wednesday. Yes, I do need to do a lab tonight. So I'm gonna do the skeletal system, solve a case. That one should be really simple, but I do need to change my battery before I do that. So I don't know how tired of seeing me in this room, but I'm really always in here, literally. Never out of here. So I have a 95.79 for anatomy and a 95.93 for surgical services. All of my grades are not in there until, you know, the end of the week, till Sunday, when everything is due. And I just put this on. I just put on outside clothes because I had my pajamas on. I got my pajama shirt on, but I took my shorts off. I don't want my outside clothes touching you know, and I don't want my outside clothes touching this stuff because my bed clothes gonna be touching this. I'm a huge germaphobe, y'all. Huge germaphobe. Yeah, because I already took a shower and stuff. So I'm actually waiting right now. I could be taking a little bit of notes until, you know, it's time to go, but my mind is like anatomy, lab. And the lab is only going to take about 45 minutes, hopefully shorter. Kind of losing hope because they called me about the funding the other day, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to continue with this or not, y'all. But fingers crossed that I can, because Auntie got goals for real. So I need to go and find my notes. This is, I like how everything is in Microsoft Word. So whatever I do on my iPad, it will get transferred over to my computer. So all of the stuff that I was typing up here, I can just go in and pull it up on my iPad. It saves as I go. I've been even adding pictures, y'all, from the notes. This is just, I love it. I love it, y'all. I'm so dedicated to this anatomy class. So for joints, I left off section 2, and that's what I have on there. So let me go to modules. My nail. Can you see that? You can't even see it because it's focusing on my face. Look at my nail. Why is it sticking up like that? That is so weird to me. So unit 2, skeletal muscular systems. Don't mind my eyes. My eyes get a little whenever I'm focusing on something, so y'all don't look at my eyes. They like to roam around. So the knowledge checks. Knowledge checks is what it is. I hate knowledge checks because I have to do knowledge checks at work when I'm doing LMS training, which is learning management systems. I have to do that after certain things, and I don't be paying attention to them nodules. So I have 6 out of 13 done, but I need to go back into this one. So this is what it looks like. I can leave it right here, but I don't want to leave it there because that grade is an 80. So let me see. Review content. That way I can come in. Okay, so yeah, all of this right here, I do need to go back in. So I can scroll from top to bottom, and like all this stuff was in my CNA class. Adduction, abduction, circumduction, rotation, elevation, depression, plantar flexion, dorsiflexion, all of that was on there. But everything was so fast paced. And this one, this class is still fast paced, so, but yeah, I'm about to go ahead and get these notes done on the joints, and that way I can be caught up for the night. Because today, let me see, I was gonna do 8, 9, and 10. I did 8, 9, and I started 10, but I didn't. So Wednesday I was gonna do 4, 5, and 12, which is the introduction to the muscular system, axial muscles of the head, and appendicular muscles of the pectoral girdle. And I tell you, I'm going through it. I'm really not stressed out, but it's just the fact that I have this stuff to do because I'm so used to just chilling after work, doing nothing. Well, I'm not saying doing nothing productive, but being productive after work, doing stuff in the house, stuff on my channel, content. But I'm doing content, but I can't do content like I really want because I'm doing school, but school is allowing me to have content. You know what I'm saying? I have not made any TikTok videos. I have not. I do need to make some. I do need to still edit my birthday video and the cruise and the first week of class, but I can't do that. I also need to stop talking so I can stop chattering and having so much to freaking edit.
It's a process, I will get past. It's not so bad. Yeah. Feel me within, I'm gonna win it. Got a question, cause I got you. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
yeah, we done. Well, she done dropped off the stuff.
All right, thank you, Nina.
How you come on the doggone speaker? But anyways, as y'all saw, I was in here typing up this stuff. This is definitely slower trying to type it on this little keyboard because my fingers won't move like that. And yeah, I'm getting through it. Some of these sections are duplicates as I'm going down. It's the same thing, and it's irritating. But we at Sonic. She getting her hot dog. Didn't even ask me if I wanted anything from here. The boy came outside. That'll be all. She ain't even look my way. Ain't even much look my way.
You said you had more sandwich left or something.
I said a half. A half.
Did you need something?
It's too late.
Did you need something?
Don't worry about it.
I've been so long, we're doing it.
So we made it back home. It's 8:55. Y'all, I'm extremely tired. I'm trying to see if I could make it through this. Because like I said before, as the week progresses, my workload, my work schedule decreases. So I got off at 3:30 today. Tomorrow, why is this not typing? Why is this not typing? Hello? But yeah, tomorrow I'm getting off at 2 o'clock, and then I'll be getting off Friday at 10:45. So I will have plenty of time to do this. I might take off Monday because Monday is Veterans Day, and we're not going to be getting any work because the post office is closed. So that was just like Columbus Day. We didn't get any mail Columbus Day, and we got paid extra for that. So we get paid the actual hours that we worked or whatever plus 8 hours. So I got paid for 18 hours. So yeah. Alright, so I had a sticky last night because, like I said, I did not do so well on this because I just went through the quiz. But I did write some of the answers down. But I'm gonna see if I can do it now that I went through the notes. A ballerina pointing her toes downward relies on this movement: plantar flexion. There's 5 questions. I have 4 more. The epiphyseal plate is also known as the it can't be ossification center. Not gonna lie, I don't know this one. Flat, it's got to be the growth plate. We're gonna press growth plate. Okay, yeah, because fluid is often found with this type of joint, synovial, and which type of joint allows for rotation around an axis as seen in the side-to-side rotation of the head? Would that be called rotation? Rotation around an axis. Pivot, maybe double check. Yes, that is correct. What are the 3 types? It is cartilaginous, synovial, and fibrous. 100. My grade moved from an 80 to a 90. I'm gonna take it again, and 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 again, until I get it right. Alright, y'all, so I'm trying to get this the best way I can. This is supposed to be the missing person right here. So let me go ahead and click that.
Amazing. Let's show Shirley and see what she thinks. Impressive deductions. You are a detective in the making. Today, you learned the functions of the skeletal system, the different types of bone, and the anatomy of bones. You also learned what helpful information you can deduce from bones, especially when solving crimes. I look forward to seeing you again on another...
When I tell y'all, school is putting me through the ringer. Well, I can't find my shoes. Obviously, it's the next day. I'm still getting ready for work. I'm running late, y'all. I was already supposed to be at the job at this time. Well, I wanted to be at the job at this time, but I can't. Already 6:45 on the dot. I want to be in there. All week I've been in the job, you know, at that time. Today this ain't happening. And I was supposed to be letting somebody do the report for me. But y'all, they text me and said they overslept. I said, girl, me too. I was being supposed to be y'all left the house. But when we, like, the work that we do, it drains us so much. You know, the first 2 days we burnt out. Because we already done pulled half of our work week in the first 2 days. And I've been burning myself out, y'all. Burning it out. Because I am working on getting, you know, I don't know if I told y'all, we get bonuses at my job based on our production. And I want a really good bonus. I'll be getting good bonuses, but I want an even better bonus. I had food earlier. I had ribs, beans, macaroni, and some yellow rice. Yeah, and this lemonade from my neighbor put me out. He got a food truck. And that's what I had. Y'all, I ate. I was like, let me just change my clothes, warm up, because it was freezing cold in this house. I said, I'm gonna lay down to warm my body up. Yeah, okay. Ouch. I tried to force myself to like get up. So I left my phone and my iPad and my little makeshift planner in the office. And so, okay, I'm gonna come back for that. Y'all, I kept waking up, look up at my phone. It been in here the whole time. So what was I supposed to be doing today? Today is Thursday. I did my discussion replies already for anatomy. I just didn't do it for surgical services. I was doing it, but then I stopped. So yeah, I was supposed to go through 6, 7, 11, and 13 for anatomy, and then 12 and 13 for surgical services. I would have been finishing both out today, but now I know that I'll be finishing them out tomorrow because I can't do that. I might can finish out anatomy tonight. I just had to find some energy. Jesus Lord. What's this? Now I'm crashing. Well, I already crashed, but I'm still crashing. I can't. This ain't for me. Auntie is old. I can't do this, bro. I'm not getting no sleep with this job. I just can't. Hey y'all, so it's Saturday night. It's the 9th. It is the 9th. And I'm about to go ahead and record my hand washing video for surgical services. I just took 2 labs. I made 100 and a 98. I took 3 quizzes. I made 200s and an 83. The 100 was anatomy, 100 aseptic technique, 83 was the surgical services quiz for the first 4 modules. So now I got to do a hand washing video for surgical services. So I'm going to record the background of that. I gotta change my battery, of course. So I'm going to record the behind the scenes. I'm going to record it on my phone, edit that real quick, and then upload it to my YouTube channel for the class, not this one. So you're not going to be able to see that unless I put the link. But yeah, I'm about to go downstairs to the half bath so that I can record, so I can use the paper towels, because we don't have paper towels in the bathroom. Okay. Alright, so for this video, I do have to have a timer set up. So let me go ahead and get that. And just in case I forget a step, I did write it down. I mean, it's hand washing. But I'm going to prop that up on the towel rack that I have. So, boom. You know. do a little cheat. I just tore a piece of the paper towel so it could be easier, just I didn't, you know, wasting so much paper towel. So yeah, I'm about to go ahead and get started. I have to tell the importance of hand washing and stuff too. So let me get my line prepared in my head what I'm about to say. Bro, I am a fool. I recorded that whole thing on my phone, minute and 44 seconds. Well, plus that, probably 2 minutes now. And I didn't turn on my camera. I'm all jacked in and stuff. But I probably got to do it again because my clothes did touch the counter. I hope she didn't see that. Nope, you can see it. I gotta do it again. Crap, crap, crap. My name is Zaria, and for this video, I'll be demonstrating the proper hand washing routine. So the first thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to remove my jewelry. And I didn't explain the importance of hand washing. I just need to breathe because I keep jumbling over my words. I can edit that, but I just want an easy edit. It's the words, y'all. I cannot talk to save my life right now. I really cannot. We're gonna try this one last time. Hi, my name is Zaria, and today I'll be demonstrating the importance of hand washing. No, that is dumb. Why would I be demonstrating the importance of hand washing? Hi, my name is Zaria, and I'll be demonstrating the proper hand washing techniques. Now, the importance of hand washing is to prevent the spread of bacteria and So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and remove my jewelry. I'm going to go ahead and get my timer set up and go ahead and tuck in my scrub top and make sure I'm never touching the sink area. I'm going to go ahead and turn the water on. Bro, I touched the freaking sink. And then not only that, I wiped my wet hands on my gray shorts. You can see that, bro. That is embarrassing. I'm about to go change my pants just so I can do this video because y'all gonna know, well, they gonna know that I was messing up. So I'm gonna try this again. You need to stay out there. You don't need to come in here. Sit. 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 Sit, child. My dog. Hi, my name is Zaria, and today I'll be demonstrating the proper hand washing techniques. The importance of hand washing is to prevent the buildup of bacteria and prevent the spread of infection. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and remove all of my jewelry. Then I'm going to go ahead and tuck in my scrub top and make sure to never touch the sink area or anything else. Go ahead and start my timer.
You ain't even gotta text me. Knowing me and you got that mental telepathy, meet me up at the spot, I'll be sending over the chauffeur. Rich nigga breads, they popping up like a toaster. Nobody come close to me and you together. Step under my umbrella, we'll make it through any weather, except when I make it storm. Sex in the greatest form, then hibernate under my body. And yeah, I keep you warm and in her. She ain't killer, she know I beat it up like the Thriller in Manila. Flying my private jet to business
And that is it. I look like a freaking mess, all jacked up, but oh well, got it done. Week 3 is starting in a couple hours. Let's get to it. But yeah, I'm done. I'm gonna go and edit this video and go to bed because my mom wanna go to church tomorrow. So we're going to a different church, her daddy church. So we'll see. She don't know that I'm going yet, but I'm going to pick out my clothes for tonight, for tomorrow. I'm gonna pick them out tonight, but I gotta edit this video first. Can't get this out. But yeah, I'm gonna go upstairs and put this paper towel back and get ready. Get ready, get ready, get ready. Last assignment is about to be done before Sunday. So I've been looking at this video right when I was rinsing my hand. I had some suds right here. I didn't rinse that off, but I got it with the paper towel. Didn't even think about it. So I'm gonna see if I add in this first clip that I recorded and kind of do like a little masking layer. Can I cover that up? Can I fix that issue? Let me see if I can get this done, y'all. I produce my magic. Y'all, I can't do it. I have on 2 different colored shorts. But wait, I can mask that too. Let me try this again. So I've just come to the conclusion that I will just film this again tomorrow because, yeah, I just can't.